Hey everyone, welcome to She's Unoffendable, my YouTube channel. My name's Rebecca Hamilton, and I just wanted to get on here really quick and give you a rundown of like who I am and why you should even be listening to me at all. So, I got my first set of cassette tapes of Abraham Hicks when I was 19 years old. That was a really long time ago because it was cassette tapes. So it was a really long time ago. It was the very first set of cassette tapes they put out. And they were life-changing. So before that, I had rashes from the time I was 0 to just before high school, all over my body. You couldn't tell now, but all over my body. I had been, bullied relentlessly. Had just like really had felt like life was living me. And then I got these cassette tapes and it just felt like there was hope. Like, if this can work, I have to figure out how it will work. So, as with anything good, it didn't happen all at once. I started to implement little things. Back then when I first looked at it and first started kind of, looking at law of attraction, I thought it was just about manifesting things. I was like, oh, I can manifest $1 million, or I can, get whatever parking spot, or I can, manifest a car, or, it was about things. And it was a long way in before I started to realize that law of attraction is about so much more than the things. And that's what I teach, because I think there's a lot of people out there that are teaching the things. And you guys, things are great, but things will never make you happy. You're always going to have to go and get that next thing to fill that desire. So, that's why I teach what I teach. So when I was 25, my husband went to prison for a crime he didn't commit. I was left with a 1-year-old, and I um, ended up going through a couple of things. My husband got convicted, even though there was no physical evidence. My husband got convicted and was sentenced to natural life in prison, um, which was huge. it was earth shattering. And at that time, I knew that I had to start figuring out what this whole create your reality was about. How could I apply it really, truly, like get very thorough with it? And that's really when I started, probably about 20, 21 years ago. And since then, I ended up raising our son. I homeschooled him from first to 11th grade. While I was a real estate agent, so I got into real estate when our son was about 5. I got into real estate, and everybody thought, oh my gosh, Rebecca, you're so crazy. There's no way you're going to make this work. And I ended up getting in, writing my first million, within a few months, maybe 6 months. And then I took my son out of school, homeschooled him. And then once he was going off to college, he picked up a football in 8th grade, decided he wanted to go D1 football and get a full ride. And that's exactly what he did. He went on to play football. And when he was leaving, I thought, you know what, I'm going to kick my real estate business up a notch. And I did. I ended up getting into the 6 figures that year, and sustain myself. I mean, when you think about the fact that, I was able to sustain myself through one of the biggest real estate bubbles ever, one of the biggest meltdowns we've had on just real estate, and the opportunities that I was able to tune into. And so once my son went off to college, it was like, okay, I'm going for it. And I did just that. I launched my first online course, my coaching business, and sold out my online course, had a great time with that, and have continued just to sort of build on that since then. So that's why I'm here now. I've created this channel because I want to share with you guys the tips and the tricks and the ideas and the things that I use regularly to implement things in my life, the way that I've been able to live my life. So my life isn't perfect. This isn't about that. This is about being as happy as we can be in the circumstances we have, and creating opportunities for the things that we want to flow to us easier. So I'm super excited to be on this journey with you guys. And just so you know, we are, through law of attraction, we have gotten so much information, and we are so close now to bringing my husband home. We finally got scientific evidence and a lot of other stuff. So we're in a completely different place, and I really do owe all of it to law of attraction and actually doing the work. So that's what this channel is about. It's about teaching you how to do the work. It's about teaching you real law of attraction, not the stuff think the Lambo, get the Lambo law of attraction. I want to talk to you guys about how do you actually get happy in your life? How do you actually feel fulfilled and connected? And then let those things start flowing to you. So I'm super excited to have you on this journey. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. So if you want to get notified when I put out a new video. I'm going to put out videos every week, and you can also find links like to my website if you want to figure out other ways to get my content on Instagram, Facebook, all the different places. So I look forward to it. Bye, y'all.